Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. Braun's going a little crazy on the lure right now. Trying to burn through all our MP, apparently. So we're going to change that gambit up. Doing a little bit too often. It is the strongest weapon. You do it on the person with lowest defense, but I think that's still her. But doing decoy every time is probably not a good idea. So I think if we have at least 3 foes present, we put it on some ally. Might be her, might be somebody else, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. The strongest weapon, I think we put that on instead. The shell, we put that on... You know what? Party leader. Decoying the party leader is probably not a bad idea either. Whoever that manages to be. I think still... We'll see what ally she picks. She is technically an ally of herself. She might pick herself, but I think that would be random ally. Be bad, I guess, if it's the white mage, if Ash is in the party, but we'll see. See what happens. Okay, so let's go to... Right now, we're just trying to grind a little bit. Make sure that the group here can be, respected as a valuable... valuable contributors anyway. Trying to get them at least to level 21, which is where Vaughn is right now. Nope, treasure right there. There you go. There you go. Now, these guys are still gonna be around, but that's alright. Should be immobilized. Fire should still happen. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, Bosch is unfortunately going to be stuck mostly on his time magic. But just until probably gets silenced by somebody here. We'll see. He does attack occasionally, though. When he does, he's pretty strong. The trouble is getting him to recognize when is a good time for his night roots to come in. He doesn't quite know that yet. We're going to step on that, aren't they? Kind of low? Kind of low stepped on it. Yep. Somebody was going to do it. Somebody was going to do it. Where are we going? We're going... I mean, really, we're going to the Tomb of Wraithwell is where we're going. But we could kind of just, go about. Go south. I mean, we do want to just grind. Doesn't have to be inside the tomb. Could be anywhere. Well, we don't fight anything too strong. We should be totally fine here. So I guess we can go south. Yeah, what the hell? Let's go east is what I really mean. South and then east. I'm reminded a lot of how the original Final Fantasy does its combat. It's all turn-based, of course. And it was turn-based until... I want to say Final Fantasy VIII, I think, introduced real-time combat. Well, real-time with pause, but I guess that's what this is, really. I mean, every Final Fantasy game has had real-time with pause ever since Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know, I've never played Final Fantasy VIII, so it's really hard for me to tell. I remember it being controversial at the time, but I was also, dealing with being in grade school, so... Was it grade school? I don't even remember when Final Fantasy VIII came out. And that's actually inaccurate. Maybe it was high school. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway. I was busy. Busy with school. There we go. Got rid of him. But yeah, so it's been a while. But I played Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy, not too long ago. I would say 4 years ago. I was playing on my tablet, because now, that's the thing. Something used to take a console hundreds of hours to be able to render. That can be done on your tablet in far less time. It's difficult. I mean, it's a super difficult game. Or maybe I'm just, speaking from years of inexperience, I suppose, would actually be the way to phrase that. But I do fancy? I prefer, how about that? I prefer turn-based games for the most part. Because then you have time to, like, think out your options. You don't have to worry about time constraints. The Gambit system kind of helps out with that, if you think about it. Like, it's kind of making it so that, like, it's reducing it to a formula, which is fine. That's totally reasonable. I think, for the most part, you can probably argue that a lot of those decisions in most turn-based games come down to a formula. If this happens, do this. Simple enough. Sure, we'll go this way. If this happens, I'm always going to do this, so you might as well just program it to make it happen anyway. Makes sense to me. And these guys are weak to fire, huh? You know? Go. And then, of course, they're going to cast Protect and Shell, but that won't matter too much. I do like Immobilize. It's nice. Speed crowd control whenever possible. What time magic you get at. But it's amazing how many games, like, move towards the real time, but didn't really. Like, this is still turn-based. You can see, like, with the build-up exactly how fast things are and how things work. Let's go south for a little while. Like, the move never went to completely real time. Completely real time would be like Diablo. There is still some turn-based stuff in Diablo, like there is like the original Diablo still had that real time with pause kind of feel to it. Diablo 2 kind of went more away from that. And then Diablo 3 just straight up, you know, how fast can you press the button? Because that's how fast you attack, basically. Not completely. There is still some charge time you have to deal with Diablo. Who knows what they're going to do with Diablo 4? I mean, of course, then there's first-person shooters, which is a completely different idea altogether. I don't think you can ever really combine a first-person shooter with a role-playing game. It's harder. I think Fallout tried to do it for Fallout 3. And just cannot lock onto this. There we go. This Fallout 3 is basically an FPS RPG. And it mostly works. They tried to perfect it with Fallout 4, and I think they kind of missed. I mean, Fallout 4 was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was great. But I don't know. The trouble is, like, most RPGs don't really work well in a... I guess, sorry, the other way around. Most first-person shooters don't work well in a RPG setting. Or RPG mechanic, rather. It's difficult to say, you know, your bullets hit harder. I mean, arguably, not even this game does that, right? It's more like you have a more powerful gun. Not that your bullets hit harder. You just have a more powerful gun, somehow. That was an easy fish. Let's slow down the guys with... Yeah, there we go. The guys are no longer hasted. Oh, and there's a fish. Okay. Oh, just wreck the fish. Alright, good to know. That was actually not so bad. Bosch is silenced, though. Oh, you know what? No, Fran knows Vox now, doesn't she? Is it Fran or Penelo? We did just apply licenses. I don't know who actually knows that now. Is it Fran? So she's a little busy right now. How about this? If you do know... No silence. She does know Vox. Okay. And I will say if anybody is silenced, cast Vox on them. And she should do that soonish. Or no. If anyone is silent, she casts Vox, right? That's what I did. I'm curious why she's not doing it right now. I think we have to move this up, maybe? The buffs and debuffs, you always have to move up sometimes. Oh, she has 0 MP right now. That would be a problem. She doesn't have charge, so she can't do it. Okay, so... that would explain it. Penelo, do you have Vox? Battle status is blind. You do not have Vox. Okay, I didn't think so. So we'd have to use an Ether Potion on that. Full 5 Aether. That should be totally enough to cast Vox. There we go. Thank you. Sometimes you gotta wonder. We gotta get Fraud charge. It's probably in her repertoire somewhere. We just need to get the license. It'll happen. Shell is good, though. We like Shell. Sure, why not? We'll go this way. But if they turn this game completely turn-based... Well, I mean, you can do that, right? You can just pause after every motion. The thing is, with everyone having slightly different reaction times, you can't do that very effectively. It's possible we did do that against the Crocodilla, and we almost got him down until, you know, everything went sideways. We should definitely probably switch back to Vaughn and company. I don't know who's going to be next up. Like, the guides all say Fran is bad. Who might disagree? Probably not bad. Just not the best character. Like, you'd be good with almost anybody else being a red mage or an archer. And probably Ashe is probably our best healer for sure. Just now she's a white mage. Okay, that's all of them gone. Let's see what's over here. Penlo did not explode things. I'm surprised. Oh, they're fish. They just always explode. So yeah, Fran's probably going to be on the B team, if not like a C tier. And it is sad, you know, C tier when there's only 6 members of the party. Like, you'd think like she'd at least be on the B team by default, but... Okay. Poison now. Do we have anti-poison someone? We'll just cast it if we can do it. I think that'd be Penlo if anybody. Nope. Wouldn't be black magic. Green? No. I was hoping to remedy there too, but that didn't actually work. Okay, so... Do you have charge? Actually, can you charge... You can't charge anybody else. I was thinking maybe you can charge Fran. That'd be hilarious. Can't do it, though. Okay, so Fran can't do this. So we can switch back over to... Oh, no, there we go. I know we're just going to cure him, but he's still poisoned. That did not help me. Nice thought, but no. And maybe Ashe just buffing us for a while might be the answer there. Ron's level 20. I want to at least get her to 21. Ashe and Penelo together. Bosch has definitely got to still be around, because he's definitely lower level than anybody else. I want to get him to 21 for sure. Well, maybe Ashe won't take as much of the experience. Maybe. I don't know how this works. Balance in a potion. Alright. I have no idea what the hell a balance is. I'm really surprised no one blew up there. I'm super surprised. Okay, we're gonna hear shots occasionally because that's gonna be Ashe. No worries. Good bump. And we still keep on going to the tomb. That was the general plan after all. It's gonna take a while for these guys to respawn as is, so whatever we can do to actually make that happen. It did split up a little bit. I kind of hate that, but that's okay. I'm not sure this is actually going to make us go any faster. It might because then, you know, Bosch won't be silenced as often, because Ashe can just cure it. Penelo won't be doing cure more as often because Ashe will probably take care of it. So it might be good for us. And Ashe shouldn't be... Ashe should not be the main target because she is going to hang back. Whereas Penelo and Bosch both go up front. There's no decoy this way, but we might be able to work with that later. I'm pretty sure as a red mage, Penelo can learn decoy. It's just gonna happen later than I'd like. Let's go. This gets 2. The big old empty area. I forgot about that. That's right. The tomb is also a shop area, isn't it? Guess we do have some things to sell. I don't think we have anything to buy necessarily. Guess we can find out. Oh, I did pick up the license for Vaughn. So apparently license leaks. Oh, no, never mind. Not a store. Hold on, is there a store up this way? There was a store earlier this year, but not here, apparently. All right, never mind. We'll definitely save, get everyone their MP back. I have no idea if we can actually deal with the wall right now, but we're going to find out. I have no idea if we need to fight the wall right now. We could just escape, I suppose. It seems kind of cruel that it's the first enemy we fight here, but... Or they go up against, I guess? Not really fight. No, I can't go down here. Yeah, so the wall is going to approach. Yep, there it is. We probably do not want to fight it. So we run. It's casting blind. That's just great. Okay, ancient door, just go through it. We're not ready to fight that wall yet. Now the next wall, we probably do want to fight, because that one I know we can take. Assuming it's there. It might not be there. Right, we're blind, and Penelo is stopped. I don't know how to deal with stop. Do we have something to deal with stop? Remedy might do it. Restore HP, speed up, restore, restore. That is slow, not stop. There we are, Cronus tier. We have a lot of those. There you go, Penelo, you're awake. Huzzah. Which is good, because if we have to fight this wall, we don't want you all the way at the back. There is no wall to fight. Color me surprised. Okay. Alright, well, the rest of the dungeon's fairly simple comparatively. That first wall, though, is going to be real tough. And being a timed boss fight really kind of puts the edge on it, you know? Okay, antidote's good. I mean, we hopefully don't get poisoned that often, but it will happen. Sure, shoot the hell out of it. Oh, hello. Candle flawn? Wait a minute, what's the name of this thing? It's a tallow, of course it is. Of course it is. Guy's strong. Don't remember fighting these guys before. They must be only if you revisit. Gotta be. Alright, come over here, guys. Come on. Just for your experience, that's all we're here for. Hey, level up. Nice. Did say that's all we're here for. That's not entirely true, I suppose. Do want some loot as well. I really thought there was a store over here. There was before we defeated the boss of the temple, but I guess it's just gone now. But we can always teleport. We have lots of teleport stones. Loot? Not loot. Zombies, right? I forgot about the zombies. That's fine, we can deal with these guys. I mean, Bosch needs some protection for sure, but... And some cure, apparently, but he's gonna be fine. He's doing disable a lot. Which is fine, but someone else needs to be doing damage. And Ash just did poison there. Hey, there we go. Somebody did damage. Alright, good job, guys. Oh, that's right. This monster was apparently immobilized. That's actually going to help us. If he can actually move, I'd be very surprised. I do kind of miss Vaughn with all of his stealing. I'm not sure it's all that useful right this minute, but I kind of miss it. So Bosch is going to insist on immobilization, and then he should be attacking. There we go. Okay, that could have been worse. Hopefully we'll level up soon off of these guys. I don't know what level these guys are. What level are these guys? 17. Alright, so a little lower than us. Maybe not ideal. I mean, fighting the boss again would be great, but I don't think that's actually an option. Because we went down to the sewers before, and it didn't let us fight the boss again there. Seems unlikely that's going to happen here. That's fair. It's totally fair. Bosses should probably be unique events. Alright, charge up. Sure, why not? I like not having to target things if I don't need to. So walk up here and immobilize, so he's going to try to slow down as much as he can here. Yep, a little bit of hurt, no big deal, but the Cura is actually great for us. Immediate response with the poison cure, nice. That's why I love gambits. Don't attack, can we not? Can't do the treasure yet, we need to attack first, okay. And when these guys are gonna respawn, but I'll take it. Okay, what do we got? Treasure. There we go. Gil, and Gil. Okay. Sure, why not? Mobilize all you can. Shell, block them up, whatever you can do. And then hopefully Ash does the stuff other than Cure and actually like hurts some of these guys, or Penelo does, or something. Problem, both Penelo and Ash are basically treating themselves as white mages right now. Penelo is technically a red mage, but she's nevertheless has a lot of white mage abilities. So Bosch might not be the best front man for this. We can trade. We can trade Penelo out. Penelo's 20. I'm going to call that good enough. Let's get Balthier out and Penelo away. Let's see how that works. Because Balthier is going to be... He might actually be a better front man because he's going to have the katana. So, there we go. And we just need to get to some bad guys here. Sorry, that's going to go down... middle area. That might be okay. Let's go to the middle. What the hell? More ancient doors. We should just be able to wander around here for a little bit and get everyone leveled up. Balthier definitely needs it. And of course, so does Bosch. Ash probably less so. Ash definitely less so. Maybe we trade Ash for Fran? I mean, Ash is definitely the better healer, being a white mage and all. Right now, the red mage should be fine. Sure, wasn't this just lead up to the boss? There's like nothing else here. Kind of vaguely remember that. Which case, coming through this way is not going to be helpful for us unless the boss suddenly appears. He does not. This is where we picked up the summon. Forgot about the ancient door here. Did we not go through? Did we get through this last time? I don't remember. Well, there's a waypoint stone down here, so my guess is yes, we did. And then there was the boss, right? Yeah, which we can't do anything with this now. That's right, that was where the actual treasure was. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, so all of this was unfortunately a pointless trip. We need to go this way at all. We should need to stay inside the main tomb and fight our way through some zombies and turrets and whatnot. Be fine. Okay, so we went south before. We might as well go north then. I think we went up here. Yeah, we were on the north side. Now we go south. Okay, so if I go over this side, we should see a south-facing door. Yeah, there it is. That'll help Balthier get leveled up, and hopefully everyone else here. Don't. Sometimes the hotspots for these, I mean, they should be wider, I think, especially for the treasure. The amount of times we've accidentally tried to attack the treasure is just, it's staggering. If I were to actually keep track, I think my fingers would fall off. That's how many times. Okay. Yeah, this way's fine. And battle. Tonner is supposed to be really good for combos. See how true that is. To be able to get good quality loot if we just wander around the dungeon for a bit. It's all about those combos. Okay, do you want to actually like fight these guys? Who are you actually fighting here? Oh, you're infusing with health. Okay, but she's dead now.
At your best.
So that was crappy. Alright, yep, all members have fallen. Okay. Well, bring in the A-team. We'll wake everyone else up later. Oh, yeah, right. Need to get rid of all the dead guys who were downed. Fair. Oh, Vaughn's still trying to steal. Which is funny, but maybe we should be attacking instead. There you go. Yeah, I've got steal up too high, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they actually like see it below like 10% or so, or yeah, it gets below a certain point. There we go. Okay, so now wake up the rest of the team here. So you guys need to wake up. Hold on. Need to wake you up. The trouble with fast mode is that people do go down very, very quickly. Okay, and then another Phoenix down on Bosch. Okay, so we'll trade out Vaughn for Ash so she can help out with the healing. Take out Fran and bring in Balthier here. And then we will use an item. Using a Phoenix down on Balthier. And maybe Ash would be better for this section then. Because she's got the mana and the abilities to be able to heal everybody. And we were kind of just surrounded there. And we keep Ash in the rotation for a bit. And I guess we can go Balthier or Bash. Let's just trade the leader out. There. Alright, see how this goes. Trouble is the infuse, I think. That caused some problems. He tried to infuse Fran a little bit too late, and it didn't work. So my gambit for infuse is probably off a little bit. Let's see. So we have a gambit right now for infuse on Balthier. Yeah, if there's 3 foes present, then infuse. He just picks a random ally. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. Maybe he should do it on himself. Okay. On yourself, if 3 foes are present, infuse yourself. Why not? It seems perfectly in character for Balthier only to do that on himself and not on anybody else. He does seem to care for Fran, but only just.
At your best.
Oh, he does nothing but infuse that whole time. Well, that was a bad idea. Alright, sorry, we can select Bosch as the leader next, I suppose. He'll go in and start attacking these guys. And they were immobilized and disabled, actually, so that wasn't actually that bad, but yeah, could have been better. Could have been better. We got the wrong idea for Infuse, then. Sorry, Phoenix Down. I was too busy trying to figure out what the next step is. I guess Boss should make sure that he uses a handkerchief to walk out that, parallel handkerchiefs. There we go. Wash off that oil. There you go. Okay, so Infuse is dangerous. Good to know. Guess he'll just do that as long as it's present. It's not great. So maybe if your status is critical, then you infuse, right? Because infuse is supposed to charge 1 as XP to 10 times that amount. Another category that would work. If another ally status is HP critical, then infuse. Pretty rare, hopefully. Especially with somebody on the job curing, but who knows. Alright, Ash, let's see if we can take you to the limit here. Or still worried about mobilization of people who can't move. Don't know why that would be. Okay, that wasn't perfect, but it did kind of work. Okay, get that guy's out. Mobilize, because sure, why not? Does seem to work. I mean, Ash definitely would have been in trouble without that immobilize, for sure. Alright, that kind of worked. Everyone seems to be mostly healed. Balthier, of course, still has oil on him, but that's just how it goes. And the ghosts, of course, cast fire occasionally, but that's because Balthier has oil on him. What else do you do? What else do you do when someone has oil? Of course you try to set him on fire. At least we're not going to be short on Gil for a while. Haven't found any good quality loot yet, so we're going to be going north. I guess that's fine. We should still get bad guys. Still, it keeps on happening. Keep on trying to attack the door. That's never going to work out. Level up on any of that noise? Not yet. Not yet. Really, we need specific status effect elements, right? Like, we need more Princess Kiss to make sure we can wake up from sleeps. Or, I think Remedy 3, I think, wakes us up from sleep. Something like that. Need all of those at some point. Wash is still trying to mobilize. These guys might be... Yeah, they're immune to mobilization. Fortunately, if somebody else is doing damage, it seems to work out. I think Balthier just leveled up. No. Sounded like it, but maybe that was Bosch. Alright, I'm happy with that too. Oh, Ash leveled up. That's what it was. I guess it's fine. Unexpected, but doable. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way around the north side. Should have respawned by now. Like these guys are immobilized. You know, I've been playing a lot of City of Heroes off camera because, you know, it's technically a dead game and not allowed to play dead games on Twitch. Or to post on YouTube, actually. They're both very explicit. They're both platforms very explicit about that. But, you know, you should totally find out how to play City of Heroes because it's a great game. But if it did come out... What, 10 years ago? Holy shit, I feel old. I think it was 10 years ago. Anyway. No, it came out at the same time World of Warcraft did, so I guess that makes it older than that. There we go. Somebody else leveled up. That was Balthier that time. Yes, in City of Heroes, when you do a mobilization on a flying enemy, that actually drops them to the ground, which is a great idea, and they should totally do that in this game. Not that we really have much of a choice. I don't think anyone has the ability to wipe away oil by magic yet. If so, it's an ability I'm not aware of. Anyone's gonna have it. It might be Ash. Let's see. Nope. Remove poison. Silence. Remove blind. Spell or regen, but that's really not gonna do it. Here, regen. Regen Balthier. There you go. Doesn't last for very long, but it should help out. Balthier is a pretty good frontline character because he will just go in and attack. That's basically all he does if he's not infusing. I mean, that's some good combo attacks right there. You just want bash, 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 done.
It cannot end us.
Oh, okay. Balthier went out. Well, our sorry, bash went out. We're gonna select Balthier now. But he is a little low. And I guess Ash could technically just revive right now. Like, she doesn't need to use the Phoenix down. She can just revive as is, right? Raise. Yeah, that's what I meant. And of course, when eventually she gets her magic back, she will, yeah, there we go. Go ahead and cast that. Now, could be the problem is that we were more weak to fire attacks there, and that's why Bosch went down. That would make sense. Let's get rid of... Where the hell is the handkerchiefs? There we go. So the oil is just going to come back because we are fighting a lot of skeletons who love dropping oil on us. There. And Bosch. There. Much better. It's interesting using silence on them. We are silence them occasionally. I think that's I believe that is Ash's doing. I don't know if that would actually help. I guess it would stop them from casting the oil on us in the first place. Yeah, Ash's power leveling us might be the best idea yet. Solid stone, alright. And she should do the same thing for Vaughn and whoever else is going to be in 18, whatever that manages to be. Of course, attacking only like 2 of these guys at once would be great too. Balthier probably needs more in the way of defense. I think right now he has light armor. That's all he can do as a katana wielder, otherwise known as just a bushy shikari. Let's actually list his licenses here. He has, well, mystic armor apparently, but the shikari in him, yeah, light armor. Okay, that's what I thought. You get the next state of light armor. Well, we don't actually have it yet. We have light armor 4. Oh, light armor 5 is there. We have to get shields, which obviously doesn't work for the katana because the katana is a 200 weapon. We could do light armor 6 if we get over here, but that would again involve getting shields. Something that's not going to work out. So we could get potion lore. I don't want potion lore. What I want is... Well, that's not going to work for us. I mean, I kind of want that. I don't know when the hell we're going to get those weapons, but it sounds cool. We have 1,000 needles. Well, we have the ability. Or the license, don't have the actual ability yet. Here's the physical damage right now. Just generally a good idea. Keep on increasing physical damage. That's mostly what we're about right now. The trouble right now is that in most Final Fantasy games, Not all of them, but in most of them. There comes a point when the game says, hey, you know those abilities you've been working really hard to level up? Well, you can't use like half of them. That's not going to be a problem, right? Because you planned for this, right? And I want to be able to answer yes. So right now, Balthier is going to be our physical damage monster. And that'll be great. I don't know who our magic damage monster is going to be. It's got to be somebody. It's probably going to be... I mean, really, Vaughn with his black magic will probably help. I mean, it's got to be Penela, right? Red magic, black magic. That seems reasonable. Do the both red and black. That should make it so that it's basically impossible to fight against. It should go back to the middle area. All the stairs, or am I misremembering this? I am misremembering this. This is the wrong area. Sorry, we can loop back around to the south side. Means to lose our combo, I think. We're not going to get as good loot. Went the wrong area. I should have gone up. Very elaborate tomb. Oh wait, I need to go this way. I've made fortresses like this in Dwarf Fortress, but never an entire tomb of like multiple levels and multiple connecting rooms. It's pretty crazy. I guess the reason to do this in real life, supposedly, anyway, is that if any looters come in, they would get lost and they die inside the tomb. Some, of course, they didn't, you know, make a map, but if you weren't expecting a tomb to be this extravagant, I think you can definitely expect any looters to get lost. Skeletons are more dangerous than they let on. Having a front man who definitely does damage is great. Balthier is trying to debuff, but maybe that isn't supposed to be our first priority. Let the ghost go. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's multiple ghosts. And of course he cast oil. Not enough silence for us. Yep, oil on both Bosch and... is that an AoE oil? Is that what that is? And we have handkerchiefs, but I just hate having to use them over and over and over again. I mean, I'd be okay with oil eventually dissipating if it, you know, it did. I mean, it will when we go to the next area. That seems to be the rule, is that the debuffs disappear if we go to the next region. Which is good. I'm glad they don't carry over. Doesn't mean we're going to take more damage on these fire guys. Go. Another one over here. Yeah, you guys are fighting a ghost. There we go. Only one LP per bad guy, basically ever. So the amount of LP we have is based on how many bad guys we take down. That's actually an interesting statistic to take into consideration. Wondering if maybe that means that we have actually taken out, like, has that always been the case? Is always 1 LP per bad guy? To be honest, I hardly ever notice. Okay, another level up. That's good. That was some fire, though. I didn't like that. There we go. Ghost down. Sure, go for the mage first. What the hell? I think both these guys are mages? They might have been. There we go. That's the level up I wanted. I think that might take us to 22. Or 21, rather. Sorry. Ash is 22. Oh, not Balthier, though. Not Balthier. Alright, not quite. Not yet. It'll get there. He's close. I can feel it. Actually, there's got to be a way to tell, right? MP max, level max. How do you tell? Status? Okay, next 119. Okay, that's not too bad. That's like maybe like 5 bad guys, if that. Seem to be able to get there. Let me go to the next level up. Of course, I can get there from here. If I go, okay, there'll be some stillage or something equivalent over in here this side. That'll be fine. So let's see if the oil sticks. Typically, the status effects have not stuck when you cross zones. This is a good, safe place to test this. Okay, it does stick. The only thing that don't seem to stick are the slows or fortifications, time magic stuff. But oil is green magic, so green magic sticks. Good to know. Oh yeah, Tello guys, alright. Oh, we get oiled because Tello guys are like that. Don't let these guys, there we go, there's a level up. These guys might be weak to water magic. Who has water magic? I think, let's say Fron and maybe Vaughn? Gambits might be the way to look at that instead. Yeah, there we go. Vaughn totally has Aqua. Fron, if she does, we didn't put it on her. We definitely fix that though. Let's say, actually, let's just check to see if she has Aqua. Oh, she does. It seemed like these guys would be weak, right? Because the water would put out the fire. Theoretically. Alright, let's see if that works. We're going to see more Tallow guys around here, so might as well see. But now that Balthier is level 21. Well, we can catch up to Ash and be actually level 22. That'd be fantastic. Oh, there's a guy down here. Grab this guy. Thank you. So just use some handkerchiefs and wipe off, but you know the Tallow guy is just going to show up anyway. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Like right down at the bottom of the staircase where the Tallow guys usually show up, right? Yep, there they are. Oh, right, we don't actually have Fron in the party right now, so that's why Aqua wasn't happening. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that was supposed to be my test. Yeah, it turns out it only works if you actually put the member in your party, though. Otherwise, it's, you know, not gonna work. We're probably a ways away from being the proper level for this. So if I change out the party here, Fran's still level 20. Let's trade Bosch out for Fron. And she should be, wow, very far away at the next level. Okay, the LP does leak, which is good. Yeah, about the year, of course, we assigned some LP. That's why he's a little bit lower than everybody else. But it looks like everyone else is still getting LP. Just not getting XP. Well, that's tricky. That's awfully tricky. Oh, was also level 20, so we need to get her in here too. So, sorry, back up. Let's get rid of Balthier. This is an interesting party, like the all-mage party. I have no idea how this would work. Let's make Ash the leader. Actually, Penela might be a better leader because she actually has like a... Yeah, she actually has like a melee attack. Let's see how that goes. Seems like a terrible idea, but maybe? Ash still has oil on her. I mean, maybe this is the B team. This seems unlikely to be a B team, doesn't it? Seems pretty unlikely. It seems like this might go poorly if tried in a non-experimental setting. Like in a real setting, real world setting, this might go very, very poorly. Let's try it out, though. Let's see what happens. Okay, against the zombie. Easy, right? Someone has to actually, like, attack, which apparently is going to be Ash's job now. Oh, you know what? Because Penelope, or Gambit's assumed she's never going to be the leader. But if I just select leader right now... Yeah, okay. So I need to actually select. But otherwise, it should be fine. Ha 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 ha. Maybe. Okay, I mean, the distance attacks from both Fran and Penelope might be okay. Because it doesn't seem like they're able to react too much to that. And Penelope's just able to basically tank as much as he possibly can. Occasionally get hurt, but, you know, we have like 3 white mages in the party effectively, so easy recovery. You just need to be able to attack every time. It's like back before we had Gambits. Which I guess is fine, if a little unusual. Silencing the guy is probably a good idea. That was nice. Okay. Maybe this isn't that bad. Maybe this is actually totally workable. And probably even more workable if we change the Gambit to be, you know, attack anybody nearby, but sure, this will work. And there is only a certain amount of things that Gambits can do, and we've got to be aware of that too, is that, like, the Gambits are nice, but, like, the Gambit for stealing doesn't seem to really work out that well. Like, Vaughn seems to be stealing, like, constantly because the Gambit is ill-defined, shall we say. So because of that, we need to probably steal manually. It's probably just not a good, dependable way to do that isn't going to backfire on us here. Maybe I should get used to designating some stuff manually. Even at high speed isn't that bad. Even at slow speeds, it's not that bad. Okay. Cast protection on her and also decoy. She's asleep right now, but now she's not. There you go. A dang mage, man. A dang mage. Yeah. Shooting, guys. I know it's a little slow, it happens. Walk right up to him real slow. Did she get? No, okay, they're fine. The distance they keep sometimes makes me think that they're engaged in another fight, but I suppose the minimap would tell me if that was true. Okay. This is an option. Oh, we don't want to go down this one. This is the lower level one. That's going to be bad for us. Gonna ruin our streak. I suppose we could just leave. Yeah. I mean, Ashes, of course, you know, being the best healer, she's gonna... probably should be in every team, if we can arrange it. Okay, I think now it's probably safe to go back to where we were, like 2 episodes ago. So, go to the Waystone, touch the device. We'll go back to the Giza Plains. I don't know if we can take out the crocodile yet. I think it's worth a shot. Where are we right now? Okay, that's about right. We take out the wall. Not with this group, but maybe. Maybe. With this group. Bosch or Balthier? Bosch will be good for the immobilized and slow. Vaughn's theoretically good for damage. Like, theoretically, the numerology up against him might be okay. This, I think we're just gonna have to shut off. The poison I'd like, but I think we have to turn that on, like, if the foe has, like, more than 10,000 HP. Where is that at? It was in here somewhere. And then use the rest of the magic, possibly. Balthier would just do straight up melee damage, which isn't a bad idea. Immobilize and slow will help. We always switch out in the middle of a battle, see what happens. So sorry, can you go ahead and do like Cura right now? Just cure everybody. There we go. Okay, that's much better. I still don't think we can take the wall, but we're gonna try it just in case. I might be wrong. We should probably save the game before we dive into death, though. Only place to save is after the wall. Of course it is. But I thought, hold on. No, the waypoint can take us past the wall, right? I thought so. Depends on which waypoint, because they're colored now. I think the blue one? We'll say the blue one. Yeah, I think red takes us off to the north, and green takes us to the south, I think. Find out when the map actually restores here, and... yeah, okay, that's exactly it. Okay, good, so we can just leave via this. Save the game, which is the safe thing to do, and then try the door. Try the wall, rather. Right now we've got like enough experience, I don't want to risk this. Now, if we die, then we'll just end the episode on a down note, I suppose. But we made good progress. We're going to be able to sell some stuff. It's all good. I'm just curious whether or not we can do this. At some point, somehow, somewhere, we're going to do this. But this might be the A team here, if it doesn't include Balthier. Because at time, night might be okay. Alright, let's try this. Let's actually switch party leader over to Vaughn. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we try this. Hello there. Immediate first thing is miss, right? Immediate first thing is miss. There we go.
How about some of this?
Okay, fulminating darkness. I look cool as hell. Then Ash.
I must endure.
All seems to be Inferno. And that barely did anything. Alright. We have one more go-to here. Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it. I don't know why. We can't do it. Alright. Alright. So much for the Esper. Okay, let's not worry about it then. We are all blind right now. That is unfortunate. Some time magic and immobilize if at all possible. Actually gonna try to not make us blind anymore, but it's possible that could be a problem. We're rapidly running out of space here. And yeah, we've got some problem. We're not doing nearly enough damage. Okay. We're not doing nearly enough damage, then we need to trade out. Try this. Yeah, it's not good enough. We're not doing nearly. Nope, not enough. Not enough. Well then. He's a tougher boss for sure than the first wall. Well, on that depressing note, don't worry guys, we have a save game. On that depressing note, we'll go ahead and end it right here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Final Fantasy XII. I'm Beast University, Peace Numbers 2, and I'll see you guys next time.